Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey at Ripe Color and Nancy up and
Nancy Jean in her garden, and today is March 10th.
that's a good day. That sounds good to me.
Mhm.
So this is the Daily Duo. We read on five energies together. I read five cards. Nancy Jean reads five crystals in the garden. We read on five energies: body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. And we both offer physical goods in the physical world. I'm a textile designer. I have scarves and handmade t-shirts, as well as astrology gear, t-shirts and mugs, et cetera, et cetera. Nancy Jean has gardens like you see in front of you, as well as grids that are made individually for you. If you're interested, all the information is below on our respective pages. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications, and please become members of our channels. Thank you. Okay. I pre-shuffled, so I'm not going to be shuffle as much as I usually am.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4 out of 5 swords. So it's a very mental sort of day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Body says, I'm moving forward in my preferred direction. Mind says, I will persevere until I get to the place that's right for me.
Ah.
Spirit says, this is interesting, okay, because this is the spirit card.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a choice, right? But there's always a sense, for me, there's a sense of peace in this card because it's really symmetrical. And it's almost as if, I know it's a very mind day because I got a lot of swords, but it's almost as if don't pay attention to what you see, pay attention to what you are picking up, because these are almost antennae.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like pay attention to like the signals you're picking up from the outside world, or like pay attention to, thoughts that are in your mind that are just becoming clear. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And for grounding, I have the Ace of Swords, brand new idea, victory after tears, clear thinking, a goal in mind, and a beginning. And then, for clarity, I have the Emperor.
Cool.
So the Emperor is really good because he's able to put to me, the Emperor is the delegator.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a lot of other things, but he's really, I always get delegator with him because that's what makes him the Emperor. He doesn't do it all himself. He lets this one do that and that one do this. You collect the taxes, you go to war for me, you peel my grapes, and, I'll just sit around and be the Emperor. But there's a real stability to him because it's a 4. He's not moving. But I feel like it's a good day to actually move and kind of start something. That's what I feel today. Et vous?
Okay. We have a really interesting set of stones. First of all, spirits in the heart. And in my garden, for those of you who don't know about it, I'm going to do a little better explanation because people are saying, what are you talking about? Spirit in the heart, and that space is like the heart chakra. It says spirit shines through with self-expression. And then the other chakra placement we have here is values. And values showed up in the sacral chakra, and it says manifestation is supercharged at this time. So this is a great time for you to manifest. Now, the little problem in this mess is restate, which has the body stone in it. And when the body crystal shows up in restate, it means your options aren't clear. But you're super able to manifest, but you're not going to be able to bring it in physically at this point in time because of these two stones. And this is clarity and your mind, and they are both in water. And when clarity's in water, it says you have the clarity you need. Follow one of the paths that's in front of you to resolve your situation. So it's just your body and ready to make the move yet. And the mind is saying, let go of limitations. And what I'm going to try to do, because people are saying, you talk about these spaces, but we really don't understand what they are. I went through a series of visions about what each of these spaces is about. And water, when I was in the dream about water, the atmosphere was calm. I was standing in a meadow. There's a small lake nearby, feeling very settled, very peaceful, like standing in a small, clear pool of water. You feel the flow of time. Clear, fluffy clouds burgeoning with water float overhead, water flowing through the air. Then a fog began to surround me with the dense feelings of a blanket. Water's there, but it's thick. And at that point, when it's fogging up, you can almost feel isolated. You feel a sense you don't know. And that's when you realize you don't know it as in intellectually, but you feel it. So there's no logic, just move forward. And then I hear the fairies and the wee folk and the voices in the running water. And I hear the voices in the rain that the fog has finally turned into. First impressions of a stone in this in water is, what form do you feel it in? What form do you feel that stone's in? Water cleanses. The pools can hide the vibrations beneath the surface. The fog can obscure, but at the end, the vibes will tell you to move forward with your intuition. That's when you get a stone.
Right. So that, that whole thing really relates to the two, I put them away already.
Right. The two of
swords. Like that two of swords, she's almost sitting there waiting for a message. There's that energy in that one of she's just sitting there waiting for the message to come really from the air, from the water, if the here it is, right? Full water. And she's like, it's almost like her antennae are up, her eyes are closed because she's receiving in a different way.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, for the next little bit, I'm going to read, at least try to explain one space, but the thing that's different in this is restate, and that's where your body's kind of locked up and having to decide what is real and what isn't. That's when you're in your brain. This is dealing with your feelings, your heart, your intuition, and it means with your spirit and the heart. So it's going to be a big day when it might be a day you don't pay much attention to, but then when you look back, you go, oh God, everything came together that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me in the garden today.
Interesting day. Blessings to all of you.